Hey guys, welcome to Cup of Truth episode 2. I'm still not sure whether it's going to be weekly, fortnightly or monthly, but it's going and they will feature in my insider bundle every month. So if you're not signed up to my YouTube video, then subscribe. If you're not signed up to my insider bundle, then please sign up. And this is an email that is included in my monthly mail out every month, and I put it out there for those of you who want to subscribe to this channel and get it into your inbox as well. You can do that. My monthly insider bundle is really just a bunch of freebies, resources, guests, discounts, deals, news, all kind of inside info that you can get by signing up on the website, which is listed down below. This month's theme is one of justice, and it is something that really gets me going. So this month, I don't know if you are aware, there has been a lot of scandals in the news and some fairly massive things going on in the area of trafficking. And if you've not looked into the Wayfair scandal, please go and research it, and don't be put off by how many people tell you it's fake news. Look into it, research it, see what is being brought up, see what things you find. For me, the area of human trafficking, and particularly in children, is something that I have been passionate about for so long, and I really wanted to hop on here and include a little video to just tell you a little bit of my story and why you should get involved in the fight against human trafficking. So, I live in Israel. If you didn't already know that, this is what my Israeli bedroom looks like. I was on my way to India just over 10 years ago with my husband and 1.5 children, and my husband and I had already we'd done a recce, we'd chosen a place to live, we knew where we were going, and I'd accepted my dream job, which was running a creative rehabilitation program for women and children who had been rescued out of the human trafficking in Mumbai in India. And this was my absolute dream job. It was an area I was already working in the UK, and it was just a natural next step for me to take. And God redirected us at the very last minute to Israel. And since then, it's been 10 years, I have wondered and waited very impatiently for God to bring this back onto my agenda, because it is something I'm so passionate about, and something that I really feel that we all as a collective need to be engaged with. I think the church and believers are just so good at burying their heads in the sand, and there are too many subjects that are taboo among us, and I feel like enough with the taboo no more, and there is no such thing as something that's too taboo. And I love to be that person who ruffles a few feathers and speaks about things that are a bit controversial, in case you hadn't already noticed that about me. I love to be that person, and one of the things that I really feel passionately about getting people to talk about is the area of pornography, child abuse and trafficking. These three absolutely feed into each other and are massively rampant, both in the West and in the East, but I have to tell you that it is fairly horrendous in the West. And it's something that I just feel that we need to engage with as believers, because we cannot pray effectively, we cannot understand God's heart effectively, and we cannot be broken for what breaks his heart if we're not engaged with some of the things that are going on in the area of child trafficking, sexual child abuse, and pornography are things that are affecting so many more people than we ever realise. I even wrote in a blog post this week that I could probably count on one hand the number of women that I know who are under 40 who have never experienced any abuse, molestation or rape. And I'm just an average person. This is not me, and I was raised in the church, so I feel like that's quite a shocking thing to really wrap your head around, and that's what I mean when I say it's more rampant than we realise. So I feel like it's quite important to engage with this topic. It's not something that should remain secret, and the more things remain secret, the more they have given permission to flourish. So I really challenge you. I'm going to be running a webinar on the 29th of July, which is tomorrow. If you want to hop in on that, it won't be the last time. Please sign up in the link in my bio and sign up to where it says trafficking, and you will be kept in the loop when it comes to education, webinars, engagement, Let's talk about it. Let's actually learn about it and let's engage. There are so many solutions, and I'm so excited to be able to start sharing some of those solutions, because I know so many of us feel so overwhelmed and so icky. We don't like to talk about these subjects because they're not pretty, and so many of us feel that when we're talking about God, it should all be about wonderful, beautiful, amazing things. But the reality is, this is not what's happening in the world, and God needs us to be his hands and feet, even in the non-pretty areas. And this is one of the biggest out there, and is certainly the most profitable business on the planet right now. So if you are interested in talking, engaging, getting educated about it and bringing solutions, please connect with me. Let's talk about it. Please sign up in the link in the description box below and get on the radar with a feed of information and conversations and engagements that are going to be coming up. The first on the 29th of July 2020, and I hope they'll become regular features, and I cannot wait to see